Aquarius, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, because obviously it hasn't happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Aquarius this week? Firstly, you have Six of Wands. Very beautiful. Very beautiful isn't even the word. Very exciting. What else is happening for Aquarius? You have the Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. The reason I say that's beautiful is because it's like love, healing, renewal, harmony. It's very, very pure. Oh, the Star. Healing. This is your card, Aquarius. Healing, wish fulfillment. You got lots of healing, lots of exciting things happening with that Star of like wishes fulfilled, and then the Six of Wands being victory and kind of stardom with the Six of Wands also. You could be getting a lot of attention or be in the spotlight in some way. Oops. So then you have Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords flying out. So I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. But like I said, Six of Wands victory, people have you on a pedestal, and sometimes that's nice, but there's also that need for balance, and I feel like you could kind of put people in place of being like, that isn't real? I don't know what that means, but like, there's a side to yourself where there's going to be, let's say, I don't know. Notice I'm like censoring myself. I feel like there is something where you could almost feel censored, or like only half the story gets told or something. If you have an interview, or I don't know what it may be, but it seems like it's in the public eye or community in some way with a lot of people looking. It's like only half of it's going to be published, if that makes sense. It's like only half of your story will be told, and you're like, And yeah, I don't know though, it's a good thing in general. The Six of Wands is good, but there's just something where you know that you don't want to be placed on a pedestal. You know you don't want to be like having everyone, hail Aquarius, you're amazing, you're perfect. You're like, no, that's not real, that's not real life, that's fake. I don't know, I'm also getting that's photoshopped. So there's like something where you're very much putting people in their place if they try to, it seems like almost not backhanded compliments, but very shallow compliments or something. Ace of Cups, new love or healing. You've got new love coming in, or a new fresh start in your love life. It seems very much that kind of energy, very cute or something. So I don't know what that means. I'm getting kind of whimsical vibes. I don't know again what that means, very strange. The Star is wish fulfillment and healing, so there's something coming in that you've been praying, wishing, hoping for. It's also hope renewed, so like if you've lost your hope for a little bit, if you've questioned or just lost that guiding, you know, when things can be like dark or gloomy and you just need that little spark of hope or something to look forward to or something to dream of or get excited for in your future. With the Star card, it's like that's returned. Your spark of hope, your spark of going, oh yes, oh, things aren't so bad, things get better. There's something that's renewing your hope in the world or in your life. Seven of Wands is protecting or defending yourself or others in some way. There's something where you're putting up a fight or putting in like protective measures in order to keep something safe. For instance, this could be very much emotionally, you're putting in like a protective barrier around yourself so nobody can hurt you or upset you. You're like, nope, you have no say in my emotions, you can't control how I feel, I can only control how I feel. You have no control over my emotions ever. But it could also be something more physical with those wands of being like, say there's a cyclone or a storm coming. With the Seven of Wands, you're hunkering or bunkering down. It could go either way, but either way you're putting in protective measures and closing up, boarding up, whether it be yourself, your home, or even just protecting someone else and looking out for them when they can't. Either way, you're very in this protective energy, warrior energy, and with that you then have the Queen of Swords, which is very much about words and intellect, and with that being right next to that Seven of Wands, I feel like this could be you defending yourself or others with your words, with your intellect, with knowing the exact right thing to say at the exact right moment to kind of slap back or come back at someone just as hard if they're trying to upset you or a loved one. You're like, huh, not on my watch. Clarify the Six of Wands. Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. It's also change and luck and good things coming. With Judgment being a big decision. You have a big decision to make about a change. There's big changes happening, but I feel like you have to remember that not deciding and not choosing is still a choice. It's still an option. And I don't know why that's coming through, but there's change either way. But it's just like, remember that you have to choose, and not choosing is a choice. I don't know why that keeps coming through, but either way, with victory, don't put pressure on yourself of being like, I must make the right decision. Remember, like, any path you go down is going to be successful if you make it that way. If you have a lot more control over it than you realize, because I just feel as if it's more, you're putting less power on yourself a little bit and more power on your situation, your location, your life. You're putting more power into that than realizing, oh, actually I have say. I have more power than the place I'm living or than the job I'm in. I'm going to control it. And there's change happening, and there's big judgment call happening, and big decisions being made, and they will be victorious whether you choose left or right, whether you choose this or that. It's you that matters. You're the secret ingredient, right? You don't have to make the perfect choice, because you've got you with you no matter where you go. If you're moving to Africa, if you're moving to Egypt, doesn't matter which one, because you're taking you with you. So you'll figure it out either way. Clarify the Ace of Cups. That was weird. Six of Cups, sorry. Six of Wands already came out. Six of Cups is a past life soulmate or a friend from the past returning. Someone's returning. Whether that be from another life, whether that be from earlier on in your life, there's someone coming back. Or it could even be a return of your innocent, more childlike self and letting yourself be more free and have more fun and let go. But either way, there's a new love coming in. I feel like it's someone you knew in a past life. I feel like you're going to connect with them instantly. Those of you already in relationships, it's like you're going to return to that place of when you first fell in love. And you're going to come back to that energy of being like, oh yes, we do quite like each other. There's a reason we're together. Like, you might just be remembering all the parts you like of this person if, like, life's got in the way or something. Clarifying the Star, you have Four of Swords. So you have the Star, Four of Swords and Ace of Cups all together, which are all healing cards, and they're all right next to each other. You have a lot of healing happening, maybe right in the middle of your week. Mentally, emotionally, physically. The Four of Swords are more mental, and so it feels like your mental and the way you see yourself in your mind, or the way you speak to yourself, is healing. There's a lot more purity, or even like clean. I don't know why that word's coming in. Clean, like you see yourself, you've cleaned up your mind, or you've got rid of all the junk and all the thoughts that were harming you more than healing, and you're replacing them with only healing thoughts from now on. And it's very, very nice. Like you've cleansed your mind or something. It's very strange. Clarifying the Seven of Wands, you have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords can be not understanding someone's intentions. And so it just does feel like there's a defensive energy. It feels more like you're protecting someone in your life because of an uncertainty around them. So this could be someone you know is in a new relationship or has met someone new, right? And you're like, oh, I'm going to treat you. I'm going to put you through the tests because I'm not sure about you and I don't know how I feel about you. Like there's someone you're really testing or being very careful or very closed off. You're closed off to letting this person in because you're like, well, if you're pure, if you're genuine, if you're trustworthy, then you can work to earn my respect. I don't know, it feels like there could be like a best friend that has a new lover or something. It's very weird, but yeah, it's like very, you don't trust this person. It's very like you're giving off man or woman doesn't matter, you just have the energy of like the protective father, right? And like you're just like, oh, what are your intentions with my daughter? I just, even if it's like your best friend or your sister or something, you're still like, there's something happening where you're being very cautious, and it might not be anything like I'm saying it is, but either way it's that energy of you being like, earn my respect before I treat you with anything other than a closed wall. I don't know, like you're being very closed off. And also Queen of Swords can be very sharp-tongued also. Queen of Pentacles, there you go, like at heart you're very warm. You're very warm and you're very kind and nurturing and maternal, but then you're like, this week, or at least to someone in particular, you're showing a more cold side, more sharp side, where someone's almost you're very blunt, but it's almost like, I like it because it's just this strong energy of you being like, this warm side, this kind, caring, loving side has to be earned, or it has to be shown that they deserve it, that they deserve to see that side of you. This could also be towards new love, because you have Ace of Cups, you have new love coming in for you, and then you have the Star and you have Four of Swords. So it just seems as if some of you have healed from a lot during love, and now you have a new love coming in. Rightfully so, you are being a bit defensive and you are being a bit standoffish maybe, until they unlock the more warmer side of yourself by showing that they do respect and appreciate you more than just your physical. I feel like this person is going to prove themselves, but also it's like, I love that you're going to wait till, like, the proof is in the pudding. I'm getting, you're like, I want to see it. I want to see it before I hear it. I don't know. I love it though. Even like Two of Cups, there you go. Like, it seems like a genuine connection, but you're just like, well, cool, show me then. Like, actions over words. I don't know what this, some of you, there's also something about trusting your own actions with your words and loving yourself. And I know that sounds really cringy. I'm turning it around into self-love, but just those of you that are very single and very, very happy alone and don't want anything to do with anyone, it seems as if you are loving yourself and respecting yourself more by showing up for yourself in actions, and the things you tell yourself you're going to do, you're doing. Like, it's that thing of, if you told a friend or a family member you would be at the coffee shop at 8 AM, you would be there because you told them that. Whereas when you tell yourself you're going to get up at 8 AM to go for a walk, are you actually doing it, right? There's like something where you're going to start respecting yourself and doing the things you tell yourself you want to do more often. Honestly, all the time. It seems like you're going to be very respectful of your own ideas and things you want to do for yourself, and not just, I don't know, you respect others' time, and you're very much like, I'm going to be there for others, but then the things you want to do, the things you set out to do, you're like, oh, actually, I'll do that another day. I'll start that book another day. I'll start writing that another, like, that's okay. Even though yesterday you told yourself you'd do it today. So I just feel like it's something where you're respecting your own wishes and respecting your own ideas more to actually do what you say you're going to do. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Turtle Tarot Tuesdays.